What's up, everybody? What's up, man? Get everybody time to get up in this motherfucker. I know y'all can hear these goddamn Mexicans, the loud shit going. But we can get this bitch started. What's up, everybody? Get everybody time to get up in this motherfucker, man. As y'all already know what today's show is gonna be about, man. I got the prison guard from Ferguson coming in to speak on that boy DWill, man. Let's go. Y'all get on up in this motherfucker. We finna get it turned out. But for a little small recap, for y'all that don't know who DWill is this new character that just came out of nowhere, right? He this guy that came off of Ferguson that swear up and down that he had the motion. He was the guy. Could nobody get no money unless he said so on Ferguson? That's what this man had said. You see what I'm saying? He came in talking bad to CEO Hockley, Blue Hens, Kunta, Percy. It's just like shit. Everybody was fake but him. Let him tell it. He's this motherfucker talking bad about everybody and can't even stand the heat. How is you say you had the motion, you had the keys, nigga, but your motherfucking ass can't even stand the motherfucking heat that goes on in the motherfucking kitchen, nigga. You ran. Nigga, you ain't had the keys, nigga. It's all finna get ready to come out. Man, y'all share this shit out, man. Hit that like button and share that shit out, man. Ferguson Prison Guard, it's been a pop up, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all ask all the questions, man. I'm gonna let y'all ask them all the motherfucking questions, man. Y'all share this motherfucker out, man. Let's go. I know everybody that born shit, but fuck that. They talking about bullshit. They talking about bullshit. Y'all get up in here, man. You know what I mean? Up here you go. Say y'all for to introduce y'all to the officer, to the prison guard that worked at Ferguson when DWill was there, man. When you know what I mean? His name is Officer Bird, man. CEO Bird. CEO Bird, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Man, I know you know Darren Williams, man. Yeah, that's not that cat. Well, I got a lot of people that ready to see you, man. You ready to get on camera? I'm not gonna ask you the question. I'm gonna let them ask you the questions. But shoot, say, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, boys and girls, welcome to the motherfucking me cameraman, CEO Bird. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I was the guard at Ferguson. I was the guard at Ferguson, and I know the DWill cat. He wasn't like that. DWill didn't have no keys, y'all. He didn't have no keys. How do you have the keys if I got the keys? I got the keys, DWill. You never had the keys, DWill. You was getting slapped. You was getting your ass whooped. You weren't doing nothing but pushing that motherfucking broom in that mouth like everybody was telling you to do. I allowed you to take packs from wing to wing. You see what I'm saying? I allowed you to move packs from block to block. Now you getting over here telling people everybody they lies and you this and that. No, you're not the man. You was not the man, DWill. You didn't have the keys. How you had the keys and I still got the keys? I've been having the keys since you was there, DWill. You ain't got no keys. You was a bum. You used to walk around with your white beater on, with them titties hanging, and we used to write you cases. We used to write you cases for showing your nipples, walking around with them nipples out, DWill. You remember that? That was one of the main reasons you got slapped. That was the main reason you got slapped. Damn, boy. See, look, prison dogs, they ready to chase your ass down, they ready to bite your ass now, DWill. You on this motherfucker. I don't know it. I don't know what that is coming out your neck, DWill. I don't know if that was a head or a hemorrhoid. That was the biggest hemorrhoid I ever seen in my life, DWill. You sitting up in this mother showing them old cheap wings, them cheap rings, talking about you had keys. You ain't never had no keys, DWill. You ain't never had no keys. You got on this motherfucker and you just started. I watched the video at CEO Hockley. I watched the video. Salute. Yeah, I watched the video. Yeah. You want doing none of that you was talking on. Hey buddy, can I say the N-word? Or I can? You was the weakest nigger on the unit. You was the weakest nigger on the unit. You didn't have no motion, DWill. None whatsoever. You sit around this motherfucker and you just talk. But when you was on Ferguson, you wasn't saying nothing. Did nobody even know you was there until you had to push the broom. I know for a fact, DWill. Back there and said they had you push around at least $1,000 worth of noodles and tuna packs. And the only thing you got out of it was a soup. That's it. You didn't have no motion. You was not making no money. I used to make you give me every little stamp you made. I used to make you give them to me. So I go give to one of my other buddies. Yeah, DWill, you wasn't like that. You got all these people on here food. But I'm here to let the world know that DWill is really a hoe. You's a hoe. You get on here and you talk about everybody. But DWill, this is the only thing I understand. You said you had the keys. But who did you leave the keys to, buddy? Inmate. Who did you leave the keys to, Inmate? Huh? You never had no keys. You never had no keys. You never had no keys. You got slapped. You got caught in the broom closet with a shim. You remember that, DWill? When we caught you in the broom closet, you begged me not to write you a case and take you into the ward. You remember that? I remember that all too well. The blood got slapped you and you started running to the bars. Me and the rest of the CO, we just turned our back and we laughed. You talked all that, no, but we knew what you was going to do. You hurry up and you ran to them bars and we didn't give you no help, DWill. No help whatsoever. So you keep coming over here acting like Two-Ring Tony, the turnkey, and stop acting like you're a motherfucking gangster. You hear me? Ain't nothing gangster about you, DWill. You sit up in this motherfucker with that may not on top of your motherfucking skull, and you talking about you do some punching. Name one person you had to fight with. You had a chance to have a fight. You got slapped. So basically, you know on Ferguson as the slappy. Because the slapper slapped the shit out of you. The slapper slapped the shit out of you. You just a slappy, DWill. You never had no keys. Never ever. And then you try to talk about Blue Hands. Blue Hands told you was a lie in your fucking face, dude. Yes. Yes, I heard about Real Tune getting his ass whooped. See, that's the thing. All these guys get on here and acting like they're really street and really gangster. They're not gangster. They claiming to be Crips and Bloods and what's the other gangs, buddy? Can I say the word again? Street niggers and real niggers. You're not no real nigger. Y'all not no real niggers. No. DWill or Real Tune. I heard what went on with you, Real Tune. Real Tune, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, buddy. You had all the Crips and Bloods getting into it. You had Crips from California, Louisiana getting into it, Crips in Texas. And look here, in your own hometown, they put belt to ass. Belt to ass. I wish I could have seen it. Did y'all screen record it, Mr. King LX? Did y'all screen record it? That's a beautiful footage that the world needs to see. That's a perfect example of people acting like they're really gangster and really street when everybody can look at you and tell that you're softer than wet toilet paper that's been sitting in the toilet bowl for 3 days. Touch it and watch it disintegrate. That's how soft you guys are. And you get on here and try to fool everybody. These guys on YouTube that's really in the streets and really been in the pen making moves, you can't fool those guys. I worked in the prison unit for years. For years. I never seen anyone that locked good as DWill. I never seen anybody play tough as DWill. I never seen anybody claim they had keys and never had any keys at all. You saying can nobody get no money unless you say so? She said, yeah, that was a lie. That was, yeah, he was broke. He was broke. He was broke. He used to let the little gay guys play with his nipples for a suit. I caught him sitting and letting a gay guy massage his skull with some motherfucking Vaseline. What they call it? They mix up a whole bunch of different concoctions with different grease, baby oil, and soap. Yeah, that's what he had. And boy, I tell you, his shit was shiny. His shit was shinier than a brand new paint job on my dog's pickup. Yeah, that boy was shining like my dog's pickup. Almost the same color. It was almost the same color as that nigga boy head. I didn't mean it that way. I was just talking about DWill. Yeah, yeah, that boy. Yeah. See, when they get on there talking about that rent, no. You know who ran the prison? I ran the prison. I ran it. What I say goes, and it goes. If I tell you to jump, you say, hi, hi, boss. You don't say I jump later. Say, hi, hi, boss. If I tell your motherfucking ass to touch the ceiling, you better touch the motherfucking moon. Yeah, that's how I rolled. That's how I rolled. I had the keys. Well, nobody more gangster than me and my gang up there at Ferguson. Nobody. What we say goes, goes. If I tell you don't put an extra bean on that plate, don't put an extra bean on that plate, goddammit. And I mean that. See, us guys, we don't play those games. We get certain passes to certain people. And if you're not part of the wood pal, you get no pass, buddy. So DWill, stop lying. How did you have the keys? And I have the keys right here. I got the keys right here, DWill. I got the keys right here. I found the keys. I got the keys. I got the keys, DWill. You never had the keys, DWill. You never had them. You never had them, buddy. So you stop all that lying. And that's why everything always come out on you. You've been lying since you came to Ferguson. You've been lying. Now, I don't even think you're from Galveston. We didn't know if you were from Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio. For all I know, you probably telling people you were from Detroit too. See, we trying to figure out which part of the story that you even tell the truth about. Besides you eating meat. We know you eat man meat because you was eating it well when all the guys from Ferguson popped up there. Yeah, I thought you was going to get up there in Tootsie Roll. When T-Wil showed me the video, I just knew you were going to get up there in Tootsie Roll. I said, this the guy you talking about? Oh, he's a ho-ho. This guy is a bitch. He's a bitch. Yeah. He always come to tell on everybody. He's to tell on everybody. He's the ones to roll them up and take them somewhere. But no, we made his ass stay in that jungle. You want to be a badass? You stay your ass down there in the jungle with the rest of them boys. Yeah. When that blood guy slapped you, boy, you turned to a whole female. You already had the titties, but I think you started tucking your meat. Yeah, you started tucking your meat. You was crying. You was crying, DWill. You was crying. Anyone have any question for me out there? Any motherfucking question? Because I already just told DWill wasn't about that life. He's not. He never was. He never will be. Yeah. He tried to punch and he boo boo. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Man, y'all didn't screen record it. Where can I find this? I need it. I need it. I need all the footage. What you say, Will? Oh yeah. We'll need all the footage. T-Wil need all the footage. Yeah. T-Wil need all the footage that there is on this guy. Cause it don't make any motherfucking sense. Yeah, DWill, we know you's a whole whore. You didn't do nothing to nobody. You didn't run shit. You didn't run shit but that motherfucking me, my bucket and broom up and down them hallways when we told you to. And hell, we didn't have to tell you nothing. The inmates were doing a perfect job of making you be the hoe that you are. Yeah. You talking about you didn't get checked. You never did go outside to get checked. Did nobody know you was a gangbanger? I didn't even know you was a gangbanger. That's how you got the job of being a maid. SSI is a nice way of calling you a sorry sack of motherfucking incompetent maid. That's what it stands for. You sorry, you're a sack of shit, and you incompetent. You can't comprehend to anything but lie, 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 and more lies. So next time you get on here, you tell these people who you left the keys with if you had the keys. You tell these people about the story when you got slapped and you ran to the bars for us to help you and we did. Tell the whole story, buddy. Maybe people will start laughing and like you. You know, everybody don't like tough guys. Some people like men with boobs like you. You hear me? Huh? You sandwich bag full of shit. That's what you built like. You built like a sandwich bag full of dog poop, the mushy, wet kind at that. You titty packing son of a bitch. Yeah. But I just read that comment. Don't nobody have any questions for me? No questions. Don't want to have any questions about this chunk. Well, y'all a good day, a good night. Because DWill didn't have any keys. I have the keys. I have all the keys. He never had any keys whatsoever. Any question? Yeah, it don't make no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You want to get up here and lie like it's the thing, like being in prison was cool and it was the thing to be and it make you tough. You're not a tough guy if you never had one fight. There was not giving anybody any key to that section if a guy never had one fight. Now, how can you say you had the keys and you were running things if you had not one fight? How did you stop gang banging on the unit if you had not one fight to set an example? Huh, DWill? Who do you think you're talking to? A bunch of fools? These guys not fools. I don't know why you got on YouTube. Come down here, messing with these nice folks. These folks not fools, DWill. You ain't running shit. You never did. You can't even run shit in the free world, DWill. At all. All thing you can do is run away from all the problems that you solve. You need to run away from that dope that you're on, buddy. We know you're on dope. Your childhood friend told everything. We already knew. We caught you smoking K2 on the unit. We caught you sniffing Ajax on the unit. Now, should I continue on? You just a washed up bum. A dope thing. You turn anything into a drug. You would open up a highlighter marker and chop it up into powder and snort it if you can. Yeah. So don't get on here acting like you gangster, DWill. Don't get on here acting like you gangster. Cause you do know. You remember? You remember me. You remember CEO Bird, CEO Thunderbird. You remember me. Cause I remember you. It's like everything you did was just bullshit. All the CEOs hated you. We couldn't wait. We had a poll on when you was gonna get stuck up. We knew somebody was gonna stick you sooner or later, but you looked up and made parole before you got stuck. All the CEOs on the unit is mad about that. We all lost money. Because we wanted them to poke you from the rooter to the tutor. You hear me? Did no CEO or inmate like you on Ferguson, buddy. Yeah. See, I wasn't allowed to tell you that while you was there. But I don't work for them anymore, and you're not an inmate there anymore. So I can say it now. Did nobody like you? Did nobody like you? You were just a lying piece of shit. That's all you did was lie, DWill. Like you got lying down these people. See, what they need to do is whoop your ass the way Trader Two people whoop real tune ass. That's what you need. You need your ass whooped. I'm talking about real good. Like your mom and daddy should have did a long time ago. Hmm? Hmm? What's wrong with you guys now? Hmm? Y'all have no respect. I can't even see this motherfucker. My bad, y'all. Don't be laughing at me now. Yeah, that's it. That's it. See, DWill, you telling everybody you was smoking squares. Tell the truth. You was rolling up dried up spinach and orange peels, buddy. You'll crush up all the free aspirins, put it in there, and roll them up. Thinking you were smoking your free world primo. Tell the truth, DWill. Tell the truth, buddy. Hmm? You never had the keys, buddy. I have the keys. You hear me? I have the keys. It's like, but T-Will said my time is up. So this is CEO Thunderbird coming to y'all. Y'all have any questions that y'all want to talk about that boy D-Will? Hit up T-Will. He'll get in contact with me. He know how to get in contact with CEO Bird, man. CEO Bird. CEO Bird. He know how to get in contact with me. Officer. He call me Officer Thunderbird. Oh, and I love the black women. Any black honeys in here? Yeah, because they say once you go black, you never go black. Go back. And I love that chocolate pudding, baby. What the chocolate women at? The best things in the world come in chocolate. All us white folks know this. Mm-hmm. All us good white folks know this. Yeah. But DWill, you stay your ass off these people internet with all these lies, buddy. You stay your ass off the internet with all these lies, buddy. You understand me? And we out. Peace.